apparently teleported, used his blood. Then he smiled and said that then there must be someone who opened the way for him. If they find this evidence, they will be able to cancel the trial. Most likely, one of the nobles did it, who hates him. And then he took out the guy's small animals and his cloak. He raised his hand and ordered them to go search. As a result, now in his hand was that very vessel. The Lord said in a trembling voice that in any case it was such a trifle, a betrayal. And while the guy was twirling the flask in front of him, he said that the control of the object and responsibility. Lloyd continued to make faces, and the man raised his head and saw something. That same soldier was standing above him. The thing is that before that, the young man came to the main character and said that he could not even imagine that something so big would happen, so he would help the gentleman who saved his life. And at that moment Lloyd was beside himself with happiness, and the Duke raised his head and said that he had not made a single mistake. Then he smiled and added that it was done, but who is the main character anyway? A living legend who made a huge contribution. And with incredible happiness, he began to say that the young man put so much effort into facilitating movement around the city, just a hero who stopped a man trying to kill Her Majesty the Queen, surprised the world, and created a beautiful garden. The Queen herself did not understand anything at that moment, and the main character literally kissed about protecting the Queen from the attack of the bone dragon, showed the whole world that the dragon became a servant of the kingdom, and began to jump in different directions, when the Lord added that thanks to this it was declared that the kingdom was the strongest in the world. Then he raised it in his hand and looked sternly at the Duke, thought that he would save him only once, because he knew what would happen if he let him down. And the man practically cried with a smile on his face and asked to let him say that this man was not just an accused, he was just a hero among heroes. That for some time, as a hero of the kingdom, the young man managed to avoid punishment, but could not completely wash away the guilt. He was responsible for negligence, and the construction continued and some huge stone was being raised from below. The big hamster worked and made every effort to lift it up. The young man stood nearby, thinking that every time the Queen calls him to help in the construction,